Ora, boas pessoal, estamos de volta com WWE 2K26. Pessoal, feliz Dia das Mulheres. Hoje é um dia especial. Feliz dia para todas as mulheres deste mundo. Feliz dia para a minha namorada especial e perfeita, que eu amo tanto. Obrigado por tudo, obrigado por este jogo fabuloso que consigo e tenho o privilégio de jogar esta noite de 8 de março. Vamos continuar com a nossa noite de update data, yes. Tivemos uma atualização neste pré-lançamento do jogo. Portanto, eles já estão a melhorar o jogo até o lançamento, e isso vai acontecer várias vezes até o lançamento. Pessoal, estamos num bom caminho no showcase, acho que estamos perto de acabar, acho que estamos no fim, mas ainda temos uma bela jornada de porrada pela frente. Queria acabar o showcase, acho que vamos poder acabar esta noite, para podermos passar para um outro modo, se não for o universo, podemos passar para... O My Faction vou deixar para o fim. Depois do showcase, acho que vou passar para o My Rise. É isso, basicamente. Com calma. Estou a gostar imenso do jogo. Quero mesmo aproveitar ao máximo. E este ano quero trazer-vos muita ação, muita diversão. Tenho imenso para vos mostrar. Tenho imensa coisa para fazer este ano. Pessoal, o jogo é de loucos. Eu nunca vi um jogo como este. Tem imensos modos, tem imensos modos de luta. Dei um momento. Não sei o que é que me está a escrever, não percebi se é... Espera aí. Dei-me só um segundo. Que eu não estou com o chat ativo, pessoal, desculpem. Oh! Ok, Donovan! One of my favorite subscribers. Hey, bro. I hope you're alright. Ok. Donovan, I bring you the 2K26. Pessoal, este é um dos meus subscritores mais antigos. Ele também esteve cá quando o Aritama fez o presente de 2025 da WWE. Donovan é um grande fã da WWE. Ele me segue já há 2 anos. Donovan, sorry man, you know how it is. We are Portuguese people. But for you, I can speak in English for you, okay? So if you have any question, I can talk to you as always. Yes, man, I'm here. I'm very happy with the new game. I really love the new game. Bro, this is crazy. This is really a great game. It's a great game. You have a lot of freedom. You feel it. It's really great. I will continue the showcase, okay? So if you want to see it, I'm going to continue the showcase. This is already the 6th episode of this series, and I'm finishing the showcase with CM Punk. Man, this story is great, okay? Really great.
I'm happy for that. This game looks so good.
Yes, it really looks good. It's really great, man. It's really great. So be free to see the game. I will just speak in Portuguese for now, but just ask if you have any questions. Pessoal, continuando em português, como estava a dizer, o showcase do CM Punk está fantástico. Eu quero mesmo ver o que vai acontecer a seguir, porque pelo que eu percebi, ele a certo ponto vai imaginar até lutas que ele gostaria de ter e não teve, e tu vais ajudá-lo a adquirir esses sonhos neste jogo, e é brutal isso.
So gonna play some matches. I would like look for Mark Henry finisher if you could change it, I'll appreciate gang.
What? So gonna play some. I would like look for Mark Henry finisher of you. You could change it. I appreciate. What do you mean? I mean, you want me to play as Mark Henry and make a finisher with Mark Henry? Is that so? We like, what will be the match? Like Mark Henry versus who? That's what I'm gonna ask you. But I was thinking of playing the showcase.
His finisher should be front slam 3 if you could change, I'll appreciate it, DHX.
Oh. Oh, you asking me to change the finisher of Mark Henry? Oh, okay. I could do that, but I don't know. I wanted to play the showcase, man. We are like in a session of showcase, so I'm just gonna finish the showcase. Then I'm gonna play the matches. I mean, I just want to finish the story, you see. And then after finishing the story, I will make some matches. Yes. So I'm gonna just finish the showcase now, okay? Mas pessoal, o Donovan está a pedir-me para fazer umas partidas com o Mark Henry e tudo mais e alterarmos algumas jogadas do Mark Henry. Seria fixe fazer isso, claro. Thank you, man. Thank you, and I hope you appreciate the live, ok? A ideia é que queria mesmo acabar a história do showcase e depois até ao vosso pedido podem-me pedir para fazer lutas especiais que vocês queiram ver, e se vocês tiverem algum sonho de ver alguma luta especial e vocês não tiverem um jogo, porque nem toda a gente consegue adquirir um jogo destes e ainda por cima com esta qualidade de DLCs e com todos os bónus incluídos e ainda por cima o jogo nem se lançou, portanto para quem comprou agora tem que esperar até dia 13 pelo menos para conseguirem comprar quando o jogo lançar. Vocês podem pedir qualquer tipo de luta porque é que eu faço. Mas neste momento, como disse o Donovan, prefiro acabar a primeiro o showcase e depois podem pedir o que vocês quiserem para lutar, ok? Que eu até aprecio, eu quero mesmo vou fazer as vossas lutas favoritas. Portanto, vamos aqui começar com o showcase. É de onde ficamos, basicamente. Já agora pessoal, obrigado por mais de 40 visualizações já em todas as lives que eu já fiz da WWE. Estão a ir muito bem por acaso. Neste preciso momento estamos com... em lives estamos com 27 visualizações ontem, 57 visualizações no primeiro show de WWE, o que era de se esperar, e o de ontem que eu cortei porque estava meio adormecido e eu tive que cortar o vídeo, foram 12 visualizações, já é bom, já estão a crescer, tinha só uma, portanto é bom. Estou a adquirir as visualizações e está fixe, fico feliz por vocês gostarem. Portanto, nós tínhamos ficado nesta, que é tornar-me extremo com a lenda do extremo. Portanto, eu vou ter que lutar contra o Cactus Jack com o CM Punk. Nesta era, a imaginar que o CM Punk gostaria, numa arena fictícia, de lutar contra o Cactus Jack, que ele nunca conseguiu lutar. Portanto... vai ser engraçado, isto nunca aconteceu, ok? Espero que façam a diferença, porque este é o sonho do CM Punk, ok? Portanto, vamos lá. E eu tenho que decidir quem ganha! Amo! Portanto, vocês podem escolher quem vai ganhar. Isto é brutal, claramente que faz sentido, eu vou escolher o CM Punk toda a hora. Mas é engraçado, vocês podem mesmo escolher como acaba. Isto é brutal, a liberdade que o jogo dá. Isto nunca aconteceu até agora. Normalmente vocês têm só que fazer o que está lá escrito e basta. Nunca houve escolhas. É muito giro isto. Mas eu vou escolher o CM Punk na mesma, ok? Portanto, não se chateiem com isso. Vamos lá, isso.
Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me.
Hey you bro, how you doing? Yeah, I'm happy for that. This game looks so good. So gonna play some matches. I would like look for Mark Henry finisher if you could change it, I'll appreciate gang. His finisher should be front slam 3 if you could change, I'll appreciate it DHX. Sure, don't worry, take your time for showcase.
But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the Extreme.
Falls count anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack. A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack. Two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it. I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less. As these two Extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many Extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an Extreme legend and an icon. But in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building. Counters!
Uh-oh. He answers right back. A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. That holds back Cactus Jack's attack. Clothesline! With them fighting on the stage like this, there's no...
Sorry bro, I have to go out, but still here again.
Fighting on the stage.
Okay, bro, it's okay.
Believe me.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Oh, he flips that around. Uh-oh.
Using the arm like a billy club.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you.
Into the pin. Can he get him here? He kicks out with authority.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Cactus on the receiving end.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
He's climbing up that ladder, only going to escalate the situation.
He's way up high now. Not sure I like wherever this is going. A little cockiness here from Punk. Making his feelings very clear here.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Got them off their feet here.
Oh, man.
Rakes the face to interrupt the offense.
Going for that power slam, denied.
From behind into an inverted DDT. Hooked him up. And a suplex. We knew this was going to be explosive, but this is really starting to get dangerous now.
Yeah, one misstep from up there could mean your career, or worse.
And Punk wants more from his opponent. Good God, no!
But you can't be serious! What the hell did we just see?
Stop this now. Somebody has to put an end to this. Get security. Get the National Guard, for Christ's sake.
That'll hurt. DDT.
Bionic elbow to the crown of the skull.
And the hatred between these superstars can't be contained. Someone is seriously going to get hurt here.
Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
Jack wards that attack off. In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Truly, no good ever comes from being in a WWE parking lot, even when you're not in the middle of a brawl. Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late. Whoa, clocked. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down. Hold on.
Trying to stiff.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this.
Turns that in his favor.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Nothing but cold, hard concrete underneath these competitors now.
Yeah, one nasty fall could be all it takes to change the complexion of this match. And Cactus Jack's never backed down from a fight in his life, and looks like tonight will be no exception. Oh, Jack caught by the counter.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
All sorts of danger looming as this fight continues in the parking lot. There it is. Reversal.
Dangerous intentions on the mind of the madman, Cactus Jack.
Oof.
Big forearm. You could get hit by a car in the parking lot, or you could take the initiative and throw someone else through a car window.
Looking to take the legs out. Rains down an elbow in retaliation. Ooh, at the traffic cone.
Surrounded by pavement, cars, and who knows what else, this match is officially out in the wild. Trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what's waiting for him. Just hurling that safety cone with such force. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. These superstars clearly and appropriately channeling every ounce of road rage they've ever had right now. Jack just got out of there.
Oh, that shot will certainly stop you.
And just unloading that stop sign.
And it looks extra bad now as we see some blood pouring out.
exposed concrete is just the first hazard you see in this area. There are about 100 ways this could be ending in disaster.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Oh, and a back breaker. Right to the spine. Blow after blow to the midsection. I don't know how much more anyone can withstand.
Each of these targeted attacks just makes it harder to breathe. Getting out of harm's way, fighting in the parking lot, concrete and catastrophe everywhere.
Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Jack just got out of there.
Strong counter from Punk.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Just how many superstars have we seen suffer serious injury out in a parking lot?
Numerous. Countless. This is not somewhere you want to be if safety is any kind of concern.
Fist directly to the gut.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
And he turned it around. That holds back Cactus Jack's attack.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. He takes hold. Big clothesline.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Caught with a clubbing blow in the middle of the attack.
Totally helpless at the moment. Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out. Holding nothing back on top of this entrance ramp.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Look out.
Oh, that's it. What a splash.
He's going back up a
blast off.
Oh, just a flattening splash.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relenting. Talk about an absolute battle.
A battle of wills with both of these men showing the ultimate willpower. Just an all-time violent classic we're witnessing right now.
The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw!
Cactus Jack just executed a picture-perfect play from his violent playbook. And now Punk's days just might be numbered. And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
Adjusting their opponent against a scramble in the corner now. CM Punk climbing the ropes, cooking up something, looking for something big here to put this one away. Oh my! The plunge!
Now CM Punk needs to end this. Turning it into the pin. 2.
Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this and, most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
Well, Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable. Win or lose, Punk deserves to celebrate. But he should also watch
Bom, pessoal, ganhamos a arena e também ganhamos o Cactus Jack. Nice job. Vamos ao próximo. Portanto, não sei quantas partes é que tem o showcase. Sei que tem também o Gauntlet. Stone Cold Steve Austin. No CM Punk Pavilion. Nice. Why not?
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends and matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack.
This showcase is one of the best of all 2K games.
In Chicago, where we can have this all take place.
Bro, this is perfect. This is perfect, man. This saved 2K. CM Punk saved 2K. It's the best thing ever. You don't really realize how good it is. Really, it's really great. It's the best thing I ever saw. It's great. Now we're gonna unlock the arena of CM Punk Pavilion, which is CM Punk Arena itself. This is CM Punk Arena. It's focused on the 2002 SmackDown Arena, and then he put his own first in the start. It's really great. And look, I can control the emotions and the fireworks. Look.
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin.
Bora lá, pessoal, bora destruir o Steve Austin.
The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop-ass is about to be opened up in that ring. Stone Cold.
Man, this arena is great. It even have the fuss of CM Punk in the arena. This is great. Pessoal, já viram que a arena do CM Punk é bestial? Tem até os muros dele, tipo, na arena. Esta é a melhor arena. Acho que eu vou usar muito esta arena para lutar, sinceramente. Vamos aqui fazer umas changes. Vamos mudar a câmera. Câmera. Ringside camera cats. Yes, why not? Camera targeting, superstar, control, reversal prompt. Run in, auto, entrances of camera interaction, camera shake, camera cuts for big moments, must for, okay, dive, camera panning, no, okay, gameplay settings, nope, gameplay target, presentation, no, oh wait, no. Estou à procura da câmera. I want to change the camera. To try something else. Let's see. No. Game. Poster in blood. Okay. No. Controls. Controls. Power bomb. Controls. No. Manager. Nope. Quest referee. Nope. It's weird. Vamos lá ver se eu consigo mudar isto. Match rules. Nope. What, man? No. What? What? Weird. I don't know, they changed the place where you can change the camera. Eles mudaram o sítio onde podem mudar a câmera, pessoal, porque eu estava a tentar mudar a câmera para pôr a câmera virada do avesso, mas não me lembro. Deixem-me só ver uma coisa rápida, porque isto é rápido, eu preferia, para ver como é que se vê. Só por curiosidade. Eu toquei do 26. Estranho. Não sei onde é que se vê isso, mas vamos lá.
Are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man? Bell the better.
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There's no barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Looks like he's opting for Old Faithful here, the steel chair.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity. To the arm.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Chirping his opponent with that hockey stick in hand. There isn't going to be a trip to the penalty box either. Punk staying the course, keeping up the fight, inching ever closer to taking down Austin.
Different in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting Rattlesnake.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Stone Cold, they cap out. How embarrassing this would be.
Can the Rattlesnake survive this pain? Can he fight through the agony?
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Oh, he saw it coming. When asked about each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
No end in sight to this exchange.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Ooh. Just emptying everything they've got now. Ooh. Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
With authority. The arm absorbing the damage. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the other's contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who could forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38?
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Is there any air left in Austin? Jaw-shattering stunner.
Stealing a page straight into the opponent's playbook there. It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake.
But Austin did not go quietly. This was a no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between two unruly troublemakers.
And we loved every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.
CM Punk versus Eddie Guerrero. Nice, great. Pessoal, queria-vos mostrar uma coisa engraçada. Estamos aqui no passe China. Again, Alundra Blaze. Ok. Vamos desbloquear isto em breve.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he'd capture European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable. Capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas. Weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk
from the top, diving double axe handle.
Focused on weakening that arm.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can...
Look out! Gets clobbered with the axe handle. This Chicago crowd getting even more excited. CM Punk is showing what he's capable of against Eddie.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Uh-oh. Face first in the turnbuckle. And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
Got the arm trapped. Looking for Maestro cradle.
Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Not even close.
Counter right when it was needed. Northern Lights. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Bam!
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is determined right now.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
Now launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oof!
You doing here, Corey?
Going on pure instinct and gets to the ropes.
To reverse.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountain.
And Guerrero for the win. Quick shoulder up.
Not even a 1 count at this point.
Power slam. Counter by CM Punk. No serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. Look at the high frog splash! Spin kick to the midsection. Oh my goodness, what a double-handed shot. Oh!
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Guerrero is showing some vulnerabilities in his game.
Working the leg with that move.
Boom!
Double axe handle.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible. And some effective offense with that one. Oh, he scouted that one. Eddie able to take a stand there.
This could be a good chance for Guerrero to get some distance and rethink things.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
And able to skirt around that attack.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Another unprotected shot straight to his head.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here. Smothering offense from Punk here.
Oh! Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Catches the kick.
Turned into a dragon screw.
And that prevents Eddie's attack. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but
The rope's playing the role of savior here. Two men giving everything they...
CM Punk really trying to up the ante at this point as he climbs the turnbuckles and drags his opponent up there too. Arms hooked up. Oh, God.
The plunge! No way Eddie's coming back from that. Cashing in on that effort.
two. Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind, the likes of the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
This is thunderous!
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
The cult of personality, CM Punk, prepared for battle against the game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say to the voiceless then?
Well, CM Punk's never been at a loss for words, so I doubt he'd start now. The same goes for him being overwhelmed. Punk has always known this is where he belongs since the first time he laced up a pair of wrestling boots.
These are two men who are going to try to tear each other apart.
Tonight, Triple H is not the COO of the WWE. Tonight, he's an ass-kicking machine.
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. Championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight?
Float over a Russian leg sweep. And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age...
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish.
Taking flight! Cross body from the top!
Both of these men considered master technicians in their own right. Triple H, of course, loves to play mind games. Loves to get the psychological advantage over his opponent.
Absolutely. So if Punk has any chance of defeating the game tonight, he's going to need to tune all of that out, which is easier said than done, especially when you're facing off against the man who signs your checks. And
trying on bar. Trying. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Oh, she has bad intentions now, removing the turnbuckle pad.
Sent flying hard into the corner.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
Stops that offense from connecting. There's a running knee a la Harley Race. He's able to reverse it.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year.
This is why it's good to have a manager. It's good to have an ally who wants you to win as badly as you do and will introduce any tool to produce victory.
Wow.
Goodness, vicious back fist on target.
Oh, what a high kick.
Destructive arm breaker. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi.
And the ropes providing a bit of safety here.
Bam!
Kick connects. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission. Big-time power slam.
Had Triple H well scouted.
Oh, damaging the arm.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Vicious.
Just an absolutely stiff blow to the head there. Absolutely blasted there.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Got the arm trapped. Raining down elbows. Targeting the arm to great effect.
The game in bad shape right now.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Targeting the arm.
Ooh! Put into the corner. What could be next?
Reversal from the game. Momentum going back to Triple H's corner.
Yeah, Triple H able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Shut the door. This could be over.
And the ref can't even start the count.
Wow. The cerebral assassin with the kick to the abdomen before the pedigree. Punk's got a problem here.
And right into the cover.
And a kick out. What on earth?
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
Triple H so used to ending matches like that, but tonight is going to be just a little bit tougher for the game. Oh, great wherewithal there.
Punk now just wailing away on his opponents and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes, the plunge.
Business here is all but over.
Looking for the victory. There's two. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
Pessoal, segue o ativo parte 2. CM Punk vs Batista vs Randy Orton. Man, isto está brutal. Pessoal, vamos nos ver no próximo episódio, ok? Vamos fazer uma pausa aqui. Preciso de ganhar mais energia. Espero que estejam a gostar. Eu estou a amar os showcases deste ano, prometo bastante. Ainda temos muito pela frente, pelos vistos de ver. Portanto, espero que estejam a gostar. Deixem o vosso comentário e like no canal e vemos-nos no próximo episódio. Pois nos out. Bye.